Innovation is definitely one of those terms you hear a lot of. And you know, innovation is ancient. It's been around forever. In fact, innovations are simply innovations built on other innovations of the past.
In order for social to work in a company or in an enterprise, it has to be very collaborative, because that's the key. When you think of social, you think of networking, you think of people coming together, you think of communication lines, and you think of, you know, feedback and immediate response.
Innovation, to me, is something that introduces a significant positive change to a person, a group of people, or, you know, in some instances, to society.
You also need to have the ideas, the passion, the drive, the strategy to put it all in place so that you can carry that from cradle to grave. And that, to me, is what innovation means.
They taught us back in kindergarten that sharing is a good thing, right? And things like Facebook and Twitter and other social networks have taught us to share. The enterprise is a whole different story. Typically, enterprises are very wary of allowing people to share.
IdeaJam, as you know, but maybe not a lot of other people know, is an application where it's a electronic suggestion box to be as easy to explain as it can be. So it allows people to put in suggestions.
Other people discuss the ideas, comment, vote, promote, demote, or maybe they don't have an opinion about Bruce's idea, but you'll see that some of the more popular ideas, whether it's through voting or through discussion, really start the germination of ideation and innovation inside a company that's really never innovated before in an organization across silos.
And our products bring that, and Elguji brings that collaboration point to the organization and making it easier, very easy to do, without having to restructure or reorganize their thought processes or even their IT infrastructure to do it.
In January 2009, Elguji cleaned up. I mean, we've won the Chief Technology Officer Innovation Award. We were a finalist for Best in Showcase. We won the Breakout Technology Award. Then in May of 2009, IBM, who awards to 22 of their partners globally, IBM, multi-billion-dollar corporation, we took an IBM Beacon Award for Best Innovative Software Solution. So 2009 was a truly, amazing year.
In order for you to have a business such as Elguji and to provide the applications that we do, you need to have the passion and the drive to want to make that happen. Because if you don't believe in your products, how can you sell the products and make somebody else believe it as well?
When we first started the Taking Notes podcast, back in 2005, I wouldn't have thought that I would walk into an elevator at a trade show conference and someone who I don't even know, would turn to me and say, "Oh, you're pretty famous." And it's kind of funny because he knew my voice because I was talking to Gayle, right? So he never met me before, but he recognized the voice, right?
It's time for the Taking Notes podcast with Julian Robichaux and Bruce Elgort.
Yeah, and Julian, if you use that during the opening, I'm gonna kill you. Because I'm just gonna lose it, okay? Ready? Hey everyone, welcome to episode 125 of the Taking Notes podcast. My name is Bruce Elgort, and I am here with...
Julian, just plain Robichaux, I guess.
Not mechanical Robichaux?
No. The mechanical Robichaux is not in the building.
Oh, I was expecting mechanical today, but you just let me down.
Oh.
So Julian, on the line today, we have two folks. Having done the podcast, those are true innovations that I can point to. They're personal innovations that I can point to and say that I've accomplished something. OpenNTF was started by another individual and myself. The other individual had the initial idea about starting an open source community for the IBM Lotus world. I was the one who said, I have a server, let's do it. While my true passions have been OpenNTF, the Taking Notes podcast, my work at the Clark County Skills Center, being on the advisory board there, I've thrown out a lot of ideas which Gayle has taken and run with.
Bruce is really good with the ideas. He's really good with innovations and the future look and outlook of where he wants the company to go and what he wants to do with it. My role is to listen, honestly, and to have him bounce those ideas off of me so that I can tell him in a reality sense that, no, that's not a good idea, that's really far-fetched, or yeah, those are really great ideas. If you don't have balance, then it's just chaos. And if you don't know what the good is, you won't know what the bad is. I'm his balance.
One of the things that I frequently am asked is about developing applications in the mobile space. I'll tell you, we did an app for a restaurant in Vancouver here, Philly Bilmo's over in Fisher's Landing, and you would think, right? Great East Coast style sandwich shop, right? Who in their right mind would want or need an app to show you cheesesteaks, right? But I'll tell you that the download count, right, that I monitor every day is just mind-boggling how many people, I have to assume in Vancouver here in Portland, have downloaded this app, not only to check out what they have, but to learn more about their company.
When you're small, you can turn and you can change very easily and you can adapt. When you're big and gigantic, it takes longer to do that, and you lose touch with the realities and the people and your customers.
Size, having a small, focused, agile company really allows you to take on new challenges that may come up either in industry or from customers,
When you see your customers get excited about it as much as you do, and you see them being successful, then that's when you know you've done something right.